guys, right here. Welcome back to another reaction. Now, I was really thinking about doing like a true story type of scary true story reaction. I've been thinking about it, and I don't know idea why. Like I'm been so damn late on this, but here it is, the a scary reaction, and this is gonna be my reaction to three Nightmarish true Home Alone horror stories by Lazy Masquerade. I hope the guys see that's good. I know, because I've actually seen some of this guy's videos, and Lazy Masquerade does a damn good job with his horror stories. Like I've seen some of them. All I was trying to do was look up some scary true stories, Home Alone, and one of Lazy Masquerade's videos was on here. I was trying to find like a pretty short one, like at least like from around at least around 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Like I don't want to do like long runs, but if I do, then most likely there will be a part two of it, two to it. 'Cause I don't know, like I don't like to make long. I don't really want to make long reaction videos. I don't know. That's just me. I mean, I know I posted one when I first came back in June, but with the whole Kim Possible thing and the fucking bleached on its anime trailers thing, that type of stuff. Um, but yeah, Lazy Masquerade, shout out to you, man, because like I literally keep on tabs with this guy. Like I got my notifications up on him because he's one of my favorite people that tells really good stories along with Mr. Nightmare and Horror Studios, I think. Horror Studios actually does like live streams of like these stories. I don't know. I haven't seen that guy in a bit. There are others, but I just can't really think of them on top of my head because I don't really, because I mean I like to watch them, but not all that much really. Because I was really into these stories, and these stories have really taught me to be very cautious. Because I wasn't very cautious a lot, and I never been like scared of the dark until like after all the stuff, after all the crazy shit I hear from these stories. I've been way more cautious and around with like where I live, and I've always looked around places, because I'm always the type of guy to just look around, because I don't know, like I'm that type of guy. But I've been very cautious a lot, and I'm scared of the dark again, because you never really know what's gonna be behind, what's gonna be in there, like when you're like in the dark, like there's just almost nothing unless you got some pretty good eyesight. Like, um, but yeah, because of these scary stories I've been looking up a lot. It's always um, it taught me to be more. These stories taught me to be more cautious, and I've been I've when I see someone like that's kind of strange, I'm gonna be like, oh shit. I mean, I'm still the same guy. I'm just a bit more cautious. Yeah, and also if y'all know what I've been doing, I have not seen the new Dragon Ball Super episode yet, episode 62. Heard that shit's on fleek, especially like the shit with. I actually cannot wait for the whole truck shit. Like I really cannot wait for that. Um, cannot. Uh, Maybe when I plan on watching that, plus with some of the shit that goes down, in in the animes I'm trying to watch. I'm trying to watch more One Punch Man. I'm trying to at least get done with the damn Varia arc of Katekyo Hitman Reborn. I'm literally on the final fight, and I don't know why. Like I just don't really feel like watching it. It's just weird to me, and I need to catch up on Black Clover because the Blind Date arc was really damn good in my personal opinion, and I just got started on the water temple arc. Like it's and so far with like some of the chapters I got, man, I need to read more of it. I don't know why. Like I've always kind of felt a bit iffy about stuff. I don't know. I really don't. But yeah, it's just kind of how I'm just telling you like how I am right now. So yeah, like let's watch Great Nightmarish True Home Alone Horror Stories by Lazy Masquerade. Now, if y'all haven't really seen like true horror stories before, these aren't really stories that these guys have really been through. They're basically stories that they find online that people have posted to share their horrific experiences and stuff. Like there's a Reddit site that's Let's Not Meet on Reddit where people do the whole experiences and stuff. People usually mostly look up new horror stories on there. They're from Reddit. At least now Let's Not Meet part of Reddit where people post those type of stories. But anyway, let's get along with the video, guys. Play.
Number 1. In the earliest months of 2014, I started dating my current boyfriend. We hit it off immediately, which resulted in me staying at his house multiple nights out of the week. Eventually, I ended up living there, sharing a mobile home with him and his father. The neighborhood itself was fairly creepy, one of those unnamed country areas that branch from a main road. Richard, my boyfriend's dad, would tell me stories about how the entire street was owned by one man, a guy who had gotten old in recent years and let the land go. As a result, the field beside our mobile home was overgrown with weeds and old trees. He also told me about these strange occurrences, of which he attributed to two things: aliens and kids from another neighborhood. Despite his warnings and how creepy the area was, I didn't take him too seriously. After all, his biggest concern was aliens. I was unemployed for a short period of time after moving in, which left me alone in the house while my boyfriend and his dad went to work. I spent most of my days putting in job applications, cleaning up the house, and reading online. I guess you could say that my presence at the house was pretty predictable, which is the only explanation to this occurrence. On a day as unremarkable as any other, while I sat reading a book in my bedroom, I heard a car pull into our driveway. The sound was pretty distinctive, considering the area wasn't paved, but rather made up of gravel. Thinking that my boyfriend, Cody, had come home early from work, I slipped some shoes on and started for the front door, which was on the other side of the house. Before I could reach it, a knock sounded against the glass.
Okay, I was gonna say at the beginning of this video that I wanted to watch some of these stories because it gets me more cautious in like the place where we consider the safest, which is our home, which basically most people think that, and I don't blame them because it's your home, but. Okay, if I was in this situation, if I was home alone, well, anyway, not really, because I wouldn't be afraid, because our dogs would be barking their asses off out the window. But they do that anyway, especially Marley. But I would look out the window and see if the vehicle is recognizable. And if it isn't, I be cautious and get my get my family's freaking revolver. Like, get my family's damn revolver. I was about to say my revolver, but I do not own a gun, but it's my family's revolver, and get ready to basically almost shoot. Get ready to back up, but we also got like we also got like 3 dogs, which are pretty protective, especially Bull and Marley. But still, I'm literally wondering, just why not look out the window? Come on!
The front of our trailer had a sunroom, basically a front porch that is encased with windows, making it so you had to go through 2 doors before stepping into the living room. Being as paranoid as he was, Richard would usually lock the sunroom door before leaving for work, unless he was in a huge hurry. Still, thinking that maybe my boyfriend had come home early from work, I opened the front door to let him in. Only it wasn't Cody at the door, but a rather short Hispanic man. He smiled at me through the glass and nodded, almost as if I was exactly who he was expecting to answer. I noticed that he had one hand behind his back, and the other was hanging at his side. I tried not to think too much about it. Beside him, in our carport, was a small white truck, and I could hear that the engine was still running. Hey, can I help you? I tried to make my voice as strong as I could, but it only came out shaky. I'm with the garbage company. I'm here to pick up your trash cans. I blinked, knowing immediately that this was a lie. Yes, it was common for the garbage company to come and pick up trash cans if the bill hadn't been paid, but I'd gone with Cody the week before to pay it. Not to mention, the drivers never knocked on the door. They would only ever take the cans and leave. I glanced to my left, seeing that our trash cans were still there, on the outside of the sunroom, somewhat behind that.
What she didn't mention was that the guy is only driving a damn truck. Okay, I'm literally just wondering, like, what the hell is she doing? Like, what the why? Why open the door without knowing it? Like, oh my god, like, I can understand if you haven't been through shit. Like, I can understand, like, if you really haven't been through any, some sort of dramatic experience to actually be cautious about some stuff. I can understand that to why it would lead up to this. But, really? But still, like, why would you not check through the damn window? God, you just gotta get a good peek. I mean, at least she knew that the guy was freaking lying. Which, thank God, even though it's a different reason than I thought. Which, obviously, like, why would a trash guy come with a freaking with like a normal truck and ask about that?
House. They're right there. If you need 'em, then take 'em. This time, my voice was more assertive, causing my visitor's smile to turn into a frown. "May I come in?" he asked. I didn't verbally answer. I just shook my head. My heart dropped as I watched him reach up and grab the handle to the glass door, pulling on it to open it. The door clicked, obviously locked. The man tried to pull it again, this time harder, causing the metal to creak. I jumped back into my house and slammed the front door, locking it with purpose. It was so quiet in the house that I only noticed 2 sounds. My heart pounding, and the doorknob to our back door jiggling. There was no way it could have been the guy from the front porch. He wouldn't have had time to get to the back door, even if he ran. I yelled through the door, "I'm calling the fucking police!" still baffled at the fact that this was all happening in broad daylight. I could hear the truck drive through the carport and into our backyard immediately after that. I took a moment to look through the blinds of a window, watching as a separate man jumped off of the back porch and into the passenger seat. To this day, I'm convinced that these men knew I was home alone and carefully planned an attack. One of them was meant to distract me, while the other broke into the back door. I still don't know what was hidden behind the back of the guy at the front door. All I can say is that I'm forever thankful of how paranoid my father-in-law is. Who knows what could have happened if he hadn't locked the sunroom door.
Damn. Yo. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. She was stupid at the beginning. But, yeah. But, damn. Again, same reason why I would not trust a damn thing. If I were to meet someone like that, again, get my family's revolver, and my dogs are ready to attack. Literally. And that's real shit. But I'm pretty sure that what the guy had was mostly a gun, because a lot of people usually put like their gun like right in between like their underwear and their pants, that's most likely the case, and thank God he did not reach for that. Okay, next story.
2.
Guest.
It was the middle of summer, and my parents had left for the weekend to go to our home in Cape Cod. It's about a 2-hour drive away, so it's no big deal for them to leave me at home for a few days. My mum had made some pulled pork and pasta for me to heat up whenever I was hungry, and I had some money if I wanted to order a pizza or something. Things were all good. The first night I was alone, I stayed up until about 3 in the morning playing Xbox, so I woke up really late the next day. I checked my phone when I woke up and saw it was a little past 1 p.m. I'd made plans to play some street hockey with a few friends at 3, so I threw myself out of bed and stumbled into the shower. I take really long showers, so when my parents are gone, I go mental. I was in there for about 45 minutes.
Wait, 45 minutes? Hold up. I mean, I take like 15, almost 20-minute showers, but damn. Damn. 45-minute showers. I'm pretty sure my stepdad takes like 30-minute showers at the least. Possibly 45. I don't even know how long anybody in my friggin' family takes their showers, but damn, 45 minutes. Yo, whoever this person is, we are so relatable. Because, like, a long while ago, like, I'm pretty sure and I don't do this anymore because I would always stay up late and get up pretty damn late. Like, there were times where I'm looking at like at 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and even 2 o'clock. Oh my God. That is, oh my God. And most of the time was playing Xbox. Oh my God, we're so relatable.
When I heard my back door open, I immediately froze, since obviously I was supposed to be alone. I waited for about 2 minutes, ears trained in trying to hear anything else. Nothing. I figured it was just the wind, or maybe my parents were home early. So I turned off the shower, wrapped my towel around myself, and slowly walked down the stairs to check it out. The bathroom is directly upstairs from the back door, and the thing is pretty loud when it opens and closes. So, the stairs to the kitchen, where the back door is, are pretty tight and walled in, so I can't see into the kitchen when I walk down. Even though my house is old as shit and each step on the stairs makes a super loud creak, I still took my time and tried to be as quiet as possible. I probably took 45 seconds walking down all of the 12 stairs. When I get to the second to last stair, right before I could see around the corner into the kitchen, I take a little breath to compose myself. In my mind, I knew I was being stupid. There obviously wasn't anyone in the kitchen. There's no way I wouldn't have already heard another noise. And there's no reason for them to still be in the kitchen, even if there were burglars or something in the house. After sort of mentally chastising myself for being such a wuss, I sort of chuckled to myself for being so stupid, and just normally walk the last 2 stairs and turn the corner into the kitchen. Standing about 2 feet away from me, in the middle of the kitchen, is a man staring straight at me, perfectly still, with a massive smile across his face. He's just staring at me. The thing I remember most vividly wasn't his face or his smile, but his arms. They weren't just at his side. He held them in the strangest, most abnormal position I've ever seen. They were where one would normally hold their arms, but he had rotated them to the point where they were almost completely reversed, as well as lifting them up and a little bit behind himself. I don't know why I remember this so much, but it's just the most demonic, abnormal position I've ever seen. Honest to God, I think I almost had a heart attack right there. Looking back, I can realize how fucking creepy this situation was, but in the moment, I just took a step towards him and punched him as hard as I could in the jaw, sort of half slapping, half pushing him towards the ground. The second I connected, I beelined up the stairs, dropping my towel in the kitchen with my heart beating out of control. I fucking sprinted into my room and locked the door behind me. I quickly put a chair up against the doorknob, like you see in TV. Almost without thinking, I immediately called 911 and, nearly in tears, told the operator what happened. As I sat on the floor of my room in practically the fetal position, I noticed that the light coming from the gap between my door had stopped. The fucker was standing outside of my door. There's no words to describe the feeling I had. I was paralyzed with fear, watching the shadow across the bottom of my door shift in tiny ways. I stayed balled up, staring at the gap, praying that the man would just go away for what seemed like an hour. All the while, the 911 operator was asking, "Hello, sir? Are you there? Hello?" I didn't want to make a noise, and even if I wanted to move my arms to bring the phone up to my mouth, I don't think I could have. Eventually, the light returned to the gap, and I heard the faintest of footsteps slowly creaking the wooden floorboards as he walked down the hall. It was silent for minutes as I just sat there curled up, unable to even speak. Fear does funny things to the body. I heard banging on the front door, and the sound of 2 officers entering my house. I finally felt safe, and I opened up the door to the 2 of them standing there. I almost cried.
Oh shit.
Nowadays, my parents never leave me home alone, thank God, and I check every lock on the house before going to bed. I still get nightmares occasionally, and my heart starts racing whenever I see someone standing still. But I'm doing alright. Even working with sketch artists and a few lineups, the police never found whoever the fuck was in my house.
Damn!
That sends shivers down my spine every time I look outside, half expecting to see him standing across the street, smiling under a lamppost.
god. Shit. Again. I ain't gonna lie. Whoever this person is, we're so relatable on what to do. But to be honest, I'm pretty sure the first thing I would see, like if I went downstairs to the damn kitchen and you only see this fucker right in the middle of the kitchen, yo, I'd be heading upstairs hauling ass. But then again, we got my dogs. They'll take care of his ass. That's real shit. Like, I'm telling y'all, Bull is like, we'll take this fucker on, no matter how old this guy is. He's like 10, 11 years old.
Number 3.
The plumber. Oh shit.
A little bit of background information. I'm a 22-year-old female, and I just moved to a small town from a big city with my dad. We moved into our house in early October of 2015, and we were having some problems with a leaky shower in the bathroom adjacent to mine, so my dad called up a plumber to come and take a look. The plumber arrived at around 8 AM the following day, while I was getting ready for work in my bathroom. My dad let him in, so I hadn't gotten a good look at him. My dad then apparently goes down the street to gas up his car and go to work, leaving the plumber to do his job in the bathroom. Now, my bathroom is just a toilet and vanity, with a door leading into a shared shower room that has another door leading into my dad's bathroom. So, while I was getting ready, there was only a door between the plumber and I. I guess he figured out there was a lady in the house due to the sound of my hairdryer. Next thing I know, my bedroom door is opening and closing, and there's a very tall, very wide, very terrifying man with more legs than teeth, locking my door from the inside behind him. He then walks 5 feet towards me and stops in front of my bathroom door. I freeze. He stands there, staring at me for the longest 30 seconds of my life. He hits me with the widest, untoothiest grin, and literally looks me up and down multiple times. I hear the front door open and close, not knowing then that my dad had forgotten his wallet, and the plumber pivots on one foot in a twirly motion and unlocks my door and walks out. My dad runs into my room, asking if that guy had really just been in there, and goes to run after him, but the guy had walked right to his truck and left without fixing our shower. So, my dad immediately calls up the company we hired him from, and explains to the manager what happened. The manager then proceeds to tell my dad it was our fault that the man locked himself in my room with me, because I hadn't locked him out of my room in the first place. Sorry, I didn't know I had to lock myself away in my own house in order to not be creeped on by a supposed professional. It's just terrifying to think what would have happened if my dad didn't forget his wallet. Hi guys, Lazy here, and thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed these stories, and if you did, be sure to destroy that like button down there, because it really helps me out if you do. I'll have some more stories for you guys soon, so stay tuned for them, and enjoy your weekends. Keep your doors locked, and remember, the best things happen in the dark.
Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, alright? So yeah, this was actually a pretty good start to me reacting to horror stories. You know what? I think I plan on watching his true psycho stories, because that type of shit, we gotta watch out for those dudes, because that shit is scary. I don't know. I might record that. Who knows? But Anyway, this was my reaction to 3 Nightmarish True Home Alone horror stories by Lazy Masquerade. Now, this is actually a pretty good start because the first 2 were pretty damn good. Now, even though the last one was pretty damn short, it's still terrifying to know like what the guy, the plumber, could have done if if her if her dad didn't forget his wallet. That shit is terrifying to think about. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Like the video if y'all enjoyed, subscribe if y'all want to see more, and comment below what y'all think. And if y'all new to the channel and y'all want to see more, be sure to subscribe for more. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see y'all next time. Survivor out.